It's Thursday. You know what time it is. Time for the hottest wrestling podcast on the planet. Beyond the Barricade with your hosts, Dollar Bill, the Cleaner, and the Brain. Let's get started.
Okay, so we first to start off, we apologize for the late entry of this video, but our earlier video was met with some content claims and copyrights violations. Thankfully, no copyright strikes, but this is kind of one thing that AEW and WWE both have in common and will tag team us on. Hitting us both with copyright content IDs and whatnot. We almost got strikes. Almost.
Thankfully, it's just an ID for now, so we can just attempt it.
Yeah.
Attempt it again.
It's like Vince and Tony Khan may not agree on everything, but they at least agree YouTubers should not be using our stuff.
No matter how small they are.
Yeah, well, you know what? At least we didn't get tossed over the top rope.
But we did. If we did, then they would have been disqualified.
Now, we got tossed between the ropes. We hit our shoulders on the posts.
Oh, yeah. This isn't NWA.
I hated that rule.
I hated it too. That was the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Rule.
That rule was more enforced during the mid '80s.
Yeah,
when it was still like the territorial days outside the WWF. Lucha really didn't do much over here yet. So, Have you seen some of the footage of the old time wrestlers?
Yes,
they'd be standing on the ropes or on the outside, and then there was a spring that would push them up and over. That was.
How do you think some of the luchadors did their flips into the ring on their entrances? It's just it's a gymnast vaulter. That's all it is.
Just ask Rey Mysterio. Even
Ray wasn't so much like that. It was more like
Arrow Boy.
And,
watch him every Triple Mania. They have this how WWE WrestleMania now. They have these big things that are surrounding the ring with a Videotron above the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, Arrow Boy jumps off of that.
That's suicidal, pretty much. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh my God. There was one year right before COVID. He had jumped off of the highest thing. It was insane.
El Luchador Loco. Oh no.
Yeah.
El Loco Luchador. I see better.
Well, most luchadors are loco.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're beautiful gymnastics. No lie about that.
They are some of the best athletes in the world, without a doubt.
No, they are.
Not a doubt. I will not lie about that. All right, so because because both AEW and WWE both pretty much hit us both the chair shots and threw us to the middle of the ropes, we had to re-record this whole thing. So we pretty much remember what the hell we talked about, and now we're just going to basically wing it from the rest. So take it away, Brain.
Well, first of all, happy birthday, America. We had
America.
F yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is a kilometer?
Meters?
Meters? ¿Qué?
Meters are for parking.
I like that one. Meters are parking.
But we're gonna talk about some of the best things that ever happened on July 4th in wrestling history. We'll start with 1987. Down in a little building in Atlanta called the Omni. At the Great American Bash, Dusty Rhodes introduced a brand new match. Little thing called Wargames.
Oh, I thought it was the electrifying chair match.
No, I think that came later.
I thought it was earlier with Capone and his groups.
Yeah, then they brought it back for wrestling.
Oh, great. Now everybody got shocked.
Oh.
I'll have to include those sound effects next time.
Gotta find a gong sound.
Oh, I can get that easy.
That's a gonger if ever there was one.
Gong. All right, Brain. Do you have something of us to show us?
I do have a little bit of a clip we can take a quick look at.
Tony, Vince, don't look at this.
These videos are all courtesy of WWE, NWA, WCW.
All copyrights, trademarks,
Turner
and everything.
Broadcasting.
Yes.
because I think this was before they were on pay-per-view.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's
Ooh,
take
that
a
was
stop
vicious.
here. Let's take a stop here for a second. Can you scroll back a little bit to where we had the in the middle, because we want to get a good description describing this. Like get both. Yes, perfect.
There we
Right there.
go.
So the whole concept, as far as and I remember, was inspired by the movie Beyond Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Yes, it was.
Yes, two
In
men
this
in.
case, 5 go in, 10 go in, only 5 come out.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you guys.
Yes, away.
Do you think this would have looked better with WWE's style of steel cage at that time?
Oh, the blue bars.
The blue
Oh,
bars or black bars,
man.
no.
whatever.
I'll be honest with you. No.
Yeah,
Because
just imagine those
how you
with
gonna
like a
put a
top
roof
over it.
on that cage?
Yeah, no. So I like these a hell of a lot better.
The chain link fencing on this is absolutely perfect for it.
Yes.
Because basically all you have on top is the same thing you have on the side, just horizontal.
Yep. This is before they decided to, hey, let's try to climb up on it.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
we
see?
talking about blood and guts.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
can
Did I
agree
say
to
that out
that.
loud? Did I say that out loud?
I don't know. I don't know. AW, you hear it? Tony Khan, you hear it? Nope. Okay, doesn't count. If they don't hear a clip, does it count as being seen?
Does a bear poop in the woods?
I don't know. I stepped on it though. Wasn't funny. Well, okay, it's funny and not funny. Thankfully, the bear wasn't around. Yeah, but so the most interesting thing about this match definitely is between the two rings here. As you can see, they're both in the ring together. What I don't remember though, was there a spot like space? Was the both rings like kind of like side by side like this, or there was a space in the middle?
There was a small space between the two rings.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
do remember in WCW though they did have, I think they did have like a little plank there.
Yeah, they did have a platform between the two rings.
Yeah.
Because I think also didn't they do that also in AEW a while, just kind of like I think it was last year or something like that, and
AEW does it. NXT does it. I think main roster WWE does it.
Because I could have sworn they did, they actually had a middle barrier too, like they changed.
Yeah,
it.
like a diamond plate batter
I
platform.
think NXT has that.
Yeah.
And WWE has that. I'm not sure exactly about the AEW though.
You very rarely see the Wargames match on the main roster. That's more of an NXT thing.
Yeah, and it's also like really they save it's something you should save it only for the big shows, because that must take a long time just to set that damn thing up.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh, I mean now all you have to do is just drop the cage from the top.
Yeah, but you still have to put it together on the ground and then have it lifted up.
Well, that's before the show.
And also the second ring too.
Yeah.
Yeah, two rings. So.
Yeah, that's gonna kind of screwed up. But that was also in that match. Well, like besides that being the first, who actually won that match?
Was it? I believe the Horseman.
No, actually, hold on one second. Let's see.
I don't
remember. I don't think this was a payoff.
No,
if it was a payoff, then yeah, I could see Team Dusty winning.
It was a payoff match, and yes, Team Dusty did win.
Okay.
Which is the right answer.
Yeah.
Bing. I have to get remind my note to self. Get one of those game show buzzers.
Okay. I got another question for you guys. Which is your favorite style of Wargames match? The simplicity of the original, the main or the WWE versions, multiple versions, which is A, Elimination Chamber, or B, the Wargames style, to where it's 3-on-3 and or 3-on-3-on-3 in NXT, but then on the main roster it's like 4-on-4, I think, or like the AEW Blood and Guts, where it's like Extreme plus the 5-on-5. But even
I like
think about
5-on-5.
5-on-5.
What about Lethal Lockdown?
Ooh,
TNA's version.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Eh,
like when they did an AEW and it had that 5-on-5.
Yeah.
What my honest feeling was, I honestly was thinking to myself, "Oh, we're back in CZW."
Mm.
There was
Speaking
that much
about AEW,
in CZW and all that.
this
Once
past
found
week on Dynamite, it
oh
was
yeah,
which would technically, as of this recording, be last night. They announced the next edition of Blood and Guts. So we will be seeing another War Game style match July 19th, so
Mhm.
about 2 weeks from now. Which I'm a little sad because I will be going to the Collision following that. But yeah, War Games. It's going to be Elite versus BCC,
hmm
and they're teasing the fifth member.
But each team is missing a member.
I
Hmm.
think BCC. It's BCC. I don't
Is
actually don't know if Danielson's going to be ready for that.
that's why I
No,
said they're missing a
Yeah,
member.
yeah, you're
yeah, he's
right.
not gonna be ready. No way.
And
That
the
would not go
elite
good.
is missing Eddie Kingston.
Yes,
But we know who's going to be that fifth guy.
for the elite,
Yep.
who are they getting? 'Cause I didn't catch that.
Yeah, I didn't
Who?
catch that yet either.
Well, I mean, he teased it after Rampage, Kenny, but I think it should be pretty obvious. Who's Kenny's best friend
That's a lot
in,
of people.
in the in the entire world?
Um,
Kenny's best friend.
I was gonna say a fighting stick, but that's not the right answer. Uh,
You thinking Kenta?
No.
no,
No.
not Kenta.
Who?
Oh, go for it, cleaner. Come on.
I'm trying to think of
Spit it
another
out,
hint.
boy.
Golden Star, Kota Ibushi, Golden Lovers.
That's a good choice.
That's
That
his
is
bestest friend in the whole world.
Golden Lovers is the weirdest name I would ever hear for a tag team or group. Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Lovers.
I mean, that
That's-
comes a lot from their DDT days.
hmm
They kind of teased being a lovers, but I don't think it was actually like confirmed.
Maybe they took too many DDTs.
Pum pum.
That's definitely a but that doesn't count
Mhm.
as a gonger.
No,
That was a good one
thank you.
for a
Yeah.
change.
Hey, I get it once in a while, once in a blue moon. So okay, so that would
So
be for the elite. Then what's about
Yeah,
Bullet Club?
it
Uh,
really depends. I actually don't know what's going to
I
happen
don't know if
with
that's-
BCC.
yeah, Blackpool.
Because Danielson might not be back in time. He might be back in for All In.
think
But
about this. Who was just who just had a little conference in the ring with somebody else?
I don't. Are we talking about Jericho?
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be Jericho.
you don't think
No,
so?
No, because
no.
I think he's going to be doing a feud with who do you call it? Daniel or Garcia and Sammy Guevara. I
Nah.
actually think they might do Jericho and Guevara either at All In or All Out.
Okay.
Do you think Jericho's going to join up with Callis's group?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I
either.
personally don't think so. No.
No.
They may be friends for a long time, but I can't see Jericho coming into the BCC and having to listen to the others.
No, he'd be too pissed off after a while.
Yeah,
He'd
he
be
would
like,
be in and out so fast, it would be like a revolving door.
he'd be like, "Will you shut the hell up?"
That's the thing,
Yeah.
right? Supposedly he's teasing a return to Y2J.
Oh,
With the
God.
strange ass ponytail he once wore,
I
And
actually
and the shiny sparkly jacket. And then
I
Rock
actually
like,
don't
"Who
know
the
what
hell
he
are
was
But
you?"
my question is, will he return the list?
That wasn't. I don't know. I don't think it was that gimmick. That was a
You
funny
just made
gimmick,
the
though.
list.
I still want to know what the hell the list was. The list of what?
People who
People-
pissed him off.
Then that should have been like a Bible type book.
Oh, I'm
Never
sure he had a
mind.
binder somewhere.
And probably like an encyclopedia and a whole bunch of volumes.
The funniest one was when he put Elias on the list.
Oh,
See, there was
God.
one
And your stupid scarf too.
one person suggested that maybe for BCC, right?
Mhm.
Maybe because he is doing some backstage work for them. Maybe go get Chris Hero.
Hmm.
So we'd have a return of the Kings of Wrestling, along with the return of the Golden Lovers.
That'd be interesting. That'd be
That would be
interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
You still have to build on it, but it's still
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah,
All
that
right. So
was
let's move along, gentlemen.
another event because we actually could touch
Yeah.
upon that subject at another time. I have
Yeah.
one for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
6 years later,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
we had a little happening on the USS Intrepid in New York City. Yokozuna happens to be the WWF champion, and he is bad mouthing everybody, saying nobody can slam him, they can't pick him up, no, America is weak. He's just trash talking everybody until a certain person shows up by helicopter. And let us
It's
take a
Sting.
look.
It's gotta be Sting.
You wish it was.
No, I know who it was, and he was also in the Intrepid.
Yeah. No, it wasn't me.
Yes. Yeah, you were.
You were
Yeah, but it
there.
wasn't me who did it.
No, you back then. I don't think you'd be strong enough to even, lift up Luger. Never mind Yokozuna.
Oh,
Only
Luger, I
you.
probably could have. I was 18 at the time.
I want to do this. Like, I don't think you can do that. Here we go. Check this out.
Boom! Nice little forearm shot.
To the
And
corner. To the
3,
arm.
2, 1, boom!
Boom!
And the crowd goes crazy.
And the crowd goes bananas. And I'm still on the opinion that that was a slam.
It absolutely was.
Because
I
I
think
remember
it
the
was
art.
a slam.
I could see if he only got him like perpendicular to his chest and then just dropped him. I wouldn't
Mhm.
call that a slam unless he kind of landed on him. But
Isn't that
he literally got him turned like almost 180 degrees and slammed him the proper way.
actually? I just remembered something because
What?
I was playing I was playing the 2K23 game just recently. I'm creating my characters and I saw something in there with the Oklahoma Stampede that that's that you used to do, and the way they described it in the game was he's holding the guy like this, and he drops forward like that.
Yeah.
Something,
But the
and
thing is,
it's actually listed as a slam.
that's WWE's opinion of it.
I
'Cause
know.
Uh-huh.
there's a lot of moves that they have in the game that are named different.
Oh yeah,
So-
don't get me started.
Yeah, like I always try to look for the Canadian Destroyer, and obviously they can't use the Canadian Destroyer because
Yeah, they-
that's copyrighted by I don't know if it's TNA or PD Williams himself,
Mm.
but yeah, no, he can't use it or they can't use it in the game, so they call it like a
It's some other destroyer. I know what you're talking about. I can't
well,
remember.
no, they call it like a spinning, flipping power bomb or something like that, or
No, they actually have
driver.
this, just the destroyer part, but the first part's changed.
Okay.
The
They must
Sunset
have
Power
updated
Bomb.
it.
That's
No,
what-
it's not. It's
but-
not the Sunset Power Bomb,
but it
or
is
it might be a
listed in there, though.
Sunset Flipping Power Bomb.
That was listed. It's kind of
But-
like how
The
They just-
Nature Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, because they don't call it.
No.
It's kind of like some other stuff. Like they do have like people's entrances in the game. Like they're not with WWE, but they actually they have to call it something else.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like Kenny Omega. He's under Alpha Omega. International superstars Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Yeah. Oh man, I got my review on that game so far
Which one?
on 2K23 so far.
Mm.
I'll get AEW soon, but I'm gonna say it straight up. I only got the PC version because I can play on keyboard. I cannot really play
Yeah.
on the controller. Keyboard is 100 times easier for me.
Oh no! See, like for me, key or mouse or controller is so much easier for me. With the exception, like because I have a PC,
Yeah.
and the only games I'll play on PC are like with mouse and keyboard are like hero shooters, so like Overwatch,
Yeah,
CS:GO.
first persons.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah, with the exception of Call of Duty, that's controller. Um, but like games like Fallout, Skyrim,
dude,
RPGs.
I played the Batman Arkham series on on the mouse and keyboard, and I actually beat it on like the hard levels. I couldn't do it on the controller. I had keyboard was 1,000 times easier.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
me, there's a saying I always go by:
Mm.
real yakuza don't use keyboard.
Okay, for those series, that's a different story entirely. That's the Yakuza series. That's different. We'll give it that one because it's
All
more
right,
fun.
gentlemen, we're digressing. We're digressing.
Voice digressing. That's the point of the show.
Yeah. Hey, we got a
We're
longer show now.
digressing into freaking cartoons and comic book games.
We
Comic
got a
book
longer
Let's
show.
reel it
outta
back in.
here.
Let's
We got a longer
reel
show
it back
now.
in.
So
All right,
go
let's
back
reel it
to
back
our
in.
patriotic duties.
Yes.
Our next good thing on July 4th.
How about we go to 2005?
We're going back towards the future.
Yes. We're gonna do a little bit of it was a Monday Night Raw in Sacramento. And we just had ourselves a nice little tag team match with Hogan and Michaels teaming up against Carlito and Kurt Angle.
Ah, that's right.
And this
I wonder
kind
what that
of
would lead to. Must have been something fun.
oh yeah, it was. And I think I'll share it right now. Let's see. There we go. And
Movie magic.
let's see.
Okay, and let's see this.
Didn't take. Hang on. Let's
Oh.
rewind this a second.
Hey, YouTube, we're not playing the full clip.
Hey, AEW and WWE.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. Boom!
Oh, Bargo!
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
puppies!
Oh, and just the cold, hard stare. He's looking at him like, why did you even come back?
I do remember as a kid during this time not being comfortable with cheering against Shawn Michaels. Because, like, I was a little too young for that original heel turn Michaels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't, like, used to Shawn Michaels being a heel. So seeing this, I was like, oh my God. And then just, like, seeing him come out, like, the next couple of weeks, it was so weird. But I love that that CNN gimmick with Larry King. That was a fun segment.
I remember that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was fun. But of course,
Yeah.
this led up to the famous Icon versus Icon match at SummerSlam,
Mhm.
Yes.
where
It was
HBK
known.
was supposed to get the rub over Hogan,
And
and Hogan played the "Well, I'm Hulk Hogan" card. I do what I want. I get what I want,
Yeah.
and he did. But Michaels made him pay for it.
Yeah. Because you know what? He played the. I'm not sure if you guys ever saw that A&E like something rivalries, I think, and they were talking about the Starrcade '97, and yeah, like Hogan admitted to using his creative control card. So it's like, what else did he use it for?
what is it, like Uno? Like here's my Uno card. Okay, draw 4.
Yeah, really.
Or it'd be like, let Sting win, like put Sting over or draw 25.
Well, for that much, I would actually just put Sting over.
Yeah, really.
Not Hogan.
No, Hogan.
No, I'll draw 25.
Yeah. No.
So do you guys got any other memories from July 4th, or at least
Well, let's
July
just
4th
take a quick
themed
look at that.
shows?
Let's just take a quick look at that little clip.
Yes, bring it up.
Oh, you got another clip.
I do.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, this is from the SummerSlam match.
Yeah, the oversells.
He was PO'd.
Yes, he was.
I was like, what is he doing? Like, what is he
I
doing,
don't know.
brother?
What you doing, brother?
Well, maybe if you would have let him got his win back.
Yep.
Yep.
I think he still would have oversold just to prove a point, even if he was going to get his win back.
Oh God.
No, I don't think so.
This is
No.
HBK we're talking about.
Yeah, but this ain't coked up HBK.
Wow.
Who used to use cocaine as Popeyes? Cray cray.
Now.
Yeah,
So,
no Popeyes. No Popeyes.
But I mean,
They're not sponsoring us.
all right.
Oh no, I meant the cartoon.
Wow.
Popeyes
Yeah.
Popeyes spinach. Popeyes spinach was HBK's cocaine.
Shiver me timbers.
Ugh.
So we had a couple of birthdays on July 4th.
Yes.
That,
let's put upon them.
couple of
America
guys that
being one of them.
we've heard of, and one guy we never heard of.
Hey,
I've
that's
never
a
heard.
British.
It's Doofy. It's Doofy.
That's how the British
All
do
right,
it.
first guy was
Let's
Alpha Kevin.
see. Who?
Exactly.
Alpha Calvin. Like Kevin.
Kevin. Alpha Kevin.
That's what my 10-year-old self would have named the creator wrestler.
Alpha Kevin. Alpha Kevin.
He would have
Kinda
been
works.
green skin with like an afro and like those stupidly over big clown glasses.
I'm gonna say, like, are you trying to get Marvel to see you now?
Are you trying to get him to look like Huggy Bear from Starsky and Hutch?
No, I was trying to do like
No.
the Hulk plus Huggy Bear. That's a love child.
Imagine
Huggy Hulk. Hulky
No.
Bear.
I was actually thinking of Doink the Clown, but you made him way bigger than he's supposed to be.
Isn't that the Hulk is supposed
Boink!
to be bigger? Boink,
Hoink.
oink, oink. That sounds like a bad sound. That's like what sounds like one of those bad sound effects you hear in the old Batman series.
Yeah, really.
Oink.
But also,
Mhm.
there's a little guy from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Little crazy
Really?
mofo by the name of
Uh,
Joey Janela.
Ooh,
Oh.
I love that
This
dude.
is a man who did some things that even scared me.
Yes, like
And
he
he's the
showed his
reason
butt
why
to
I
the
got
crowd.
started working with some of the promotions I worked with.
No, I love Joey Janela. He's always such a good dude.
Oh, absolutely. Joey's a great guy. But the,
He
I have
treats
to do it.
treats his fans well.
Hmm.
And every time you took me to the GCW events, he always treated me with respect. So I always love him for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joey's always been good with his fans.
Oh yeah. It's always good humor. I just meant that humor because he's good with people. That's maybe crazy in the ring, but that's a good thing. You'd be crazy in the ring. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So let's see what do you got for us, Brain. What other insights you have for us?
Let's see what
Oh.
crazy thing Joey did today.
Oh no, this was a few years ago, but
Oh.
Was it one of those GCW backyard shows?
it most certainly was. And here we go.
Hold on a second. There we go.
Oh,
Whoa.
This was July 4th?
No, it wasn't July 4th, but it's something that Joey did because
All
he was a crazy mofo.
I don't know who's got the license for this one, but don't sue us. We're just highlighting.
No, I think
GCW.
GCW. Yeah, they'd be okay with it.
Stop for a second. Did he land feet first in that car?
Zandig, yes.
Zandig, yes. Because Zandig had him on his shoulders.
I don't think that's covered by Geico.
Yeah, I don't think that might be covered by his health insurance either. But
Maybe Allstate.
No, State Farm. Just like a good
no.
neighbor.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Liberty.
Nationwide is on your side.
Not on
Except for
this
that.
one.
Yeah. I remember Joey
And
saying something about like when he did that dive, he had like cut open something like a really bad. He almost
he cut
died.
his open. He cut his arm open pretty bad.
Ow.
He said they both almost died from that.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
got cut up bad. They went through 3 different things. They went through like 3 different tables, plate glass, and fire.
Yeah.
And once
Yep.
again, kids, do not
Don't try
at
this at home.
home. Do not try this at home.
Unless your parents say
No.
it's okay.
No. No, we are not corrupting our youth like that.
Unless
No.
your parents say it'll get you more followers on Instagram.
Do not Adam act like Logan Paul, okay? No.
So,
No.
and our final birthday on July 4th was a
Another
member
one.
of the Twin Towers. The
I can make a joke, but no, the dark humor
Nope.
is not for here.
varsity players.
Mm.
I'm sorry, the varsity club.
Oh yeah.
There's so many varsity teams.
Yeah,
You're not wrong, yeah. Seems to be a common name.
Barry Windham.
Ooh.
Four
He has
horsemen.
a couple of famous nephews.
I still remember him from the US Express, that whole team back in the
Oh, yeah.
WWE with Rotundo.
Yeah, he was part of the varsity club and the U.S. Express.
Yes. That's how I remember him mostly from.
What was his
Yeah.
team name with Arn Anderson in WWE? Right?
No, he didn't
No,
team-
he was
yeah.
he was part of the Horsemen then at one point too.
But he wasn't
No, he
teaming up with
was, and
Anderson.
I thought him and Arn went to WWE together.
No, I thought that was
No,
him
him
and
and Tully Blanchard. Arn and
Mm,
Tully went, and they were the Brainbusters.
Okay.
Yeah, because Barry left at that time.
Yes.
Barry left
I did-
WWE to go back to WCW. Arn and Tully came over,
Yes, I remember that.
won the tag team belts, lost them, went back to WCW.
They're like, all right, back to the CW.
So
Wow.
I read an article today about another one of our favorite former WWE and current AEW stars,
Which one?
John Moxley.
And who
Ah, the old bleeder himself.
Oh no!
are we talking
it's
about?
not-
Who he beat?
No, we're not talking about who he beat.
Ooh.
It's about what he wants to do.
Oh yes, I did.
He wants to
read that
bleed some
article.
more? What does he
Well,
want to
that's
do?
Besides
besides the point. No, he's got it in his mind to spend a little more time over in Japan,
Hey,
New Japan.
show us an article, man. Yeah, an article.
Okay,
Yeah, we got
Let
to
me
see
see.
this.
Now I would have to assume this is after Blood and Guts, and probably he probably won't come over until after All Out.
So
Because-
Moxley's going to stay here until All Out and then goes back over
I
there.
would have to assume that because not only because in 2 weeks, that's when Blood and Guts happens, but
Mhm.
after Blood and Guts it's the same week that the G1 Climax is going to kick off.
okay. This article
Oh.
comes from WrestleTalk, WrestleTalk.com.
All right.
Wrestle
here's
Talk, Wrestle
Wrestle
Talk.
Talk.
I forgot their slogan.
He wants to be a Triple Crown winner.
A unique Triple Crown.
Yes,
That
a
would be
very
unique. Yeah.
A very unique one.
If you have the article, you want to share it?
I am bringing it up. Yes.
All right. Oh, there it is. All right. Let's share. Yeah, cancel that. We don't care.
Yeah, we'll clear that stuff out.
Yeah, clear the ads in the banner in the bottom. Okay.
Toyota, NFL, hit us up.
Yeah, we're open for sponsors. Planet Fitness, you too.
Yeah.
Here, this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
I hate these fucking ads that popping up all over the goddamn place.
I know. They're like viruses, I tell you.
Yeah, tell me about it. There we go.
If I'm going to be... Interesting.
He wants to be the first Triple Crown heavyweight champion.
of this kind.
of this kind. Yes.
Well, still, I mean, that is technically a triple crown because he would have won all three major events:
Hmm.
AEW, WWE, and IWGP. Makes me wonder though, if AEW wasn't around, what would have been the second one?
Well,
Um,
we do have a triple crowner, but it
well,
doesn't involve AEW.
there's multiple different versions of a triple crown
Yeah.
because there's like an American triple crown now would be WWE, AEW, and
And
probably
TNA.
either TNA or ROH.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do separate companies, then yeah, Impact Championship would probably be the third. There's the Japanese Triple Crown, which is excuse me, IWGP, GHC, which is Noah, and the Triple Crown.
All Japan.
Yeah, the All Japan, which
Okay.
is their World Championship, is ironically called the Triple Crown Championship.
Interesting.
Don't know what the Mexican Triple Crown would be.
Mm.
Because as far as I know of, there's nobody who's ever won the. Actually, technically, there would be one person. It depends on if you count it.
What's that?
If you would count WWE ECW, then there's one person to win the WWF, WCW, and ECW championship. Who do you think it would be?
Vader.
Nope.
Jericho?
Never won the ECW championship. Never won the
Oh, that's right.
ECW championship.
Oh, ECW,
Okay.
isn't it? Shoot.
Hint: he won the ECW championship in WWE ECW.
RVD? No, because he never wrestled WCW.
Never won the WCW.
I'm trying to think.
Big Show.
Correct the mundo.
Ooh, good
He's the
one,
WCW champion. Then he won the WWF championship. Then he won the WWE ECW champion. But nobody's ever won the original ECW championship.
Right. Still, though, that's a good question. That's a good point there, though.
Nobody has ever won the WWE, TNA, and ROH belts. There's a lot of WWE, TNA, WWE ROH, and TNA ROH, but
That
never
ac-
all three.
That would actually make a good poll question. What, like, or a good even question for discussion. What would we consider a triple crown in the U.S.? And I'm talking about one where people actually can participate.
Um,
Because maybe because we're in the Facebook groups,
because like another thing, would you count the World Heavyweight title versus the WWE title? Like if they
mm,
won the World Heavyweight title instead of the WWE title, does that still count?
I would say yes.
I would think so because it's still part of WWE.
I mean, I understand that, yeah, but like the way you see how they're doing it today, where it doesn't really have the same value as the old World Heavyweight title, let alone the WWE title.
Mm.
And I'm never gonna call it the undisputed WWE shit. No, it's the WWE title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that changes
'Cause
names more often than I change underwear, but it's still
Yeah.
the same damn thing.
that's a little bit too much information there, Dollar Bill. You didn't really need to know that.
Hey, at least it shows I keep clean. Clean as a whistle. But
Irish
yeah,
Spring.
but it is a good point though. It's like, what would you count that?
Yeah.
I'm not going to count the undisputed either. I'll call it the WWE title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's changing the name way too many times, and it just gets it gets muddied. It's muddled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Very much
like,
so.
would
Yeah.
you count the modern ROH title, even though it's still the same ROH title, but now it's under the AEW banner?
It's still
fine.
ROH.
I would
It's
count
still
that
ROH.
one. That's a little
Because
bit.
then, actually, if you still count it, then we actually do have a triple count champion,
Name it.
Los Ochos, Chris Jericho,
That's right.
ROH,
Yeah.
AEW, WWE.
Yes, that's right.
So my answer was correct earlier.
Now
Just
here,
in the
now
way.
we also have a IWGP, WWE, and WCW champion.
Hmm.
if I am correct. I will
I'm
check this
curious.
out.
Yeah, who that would be.
No, I stand corrected. No, I don't. No, we
Okay.
don't.
Actually, okay, so
Mhm.
here's one
We have a.
thing.
He has a 2 out of 3, but he doesn't have the third. He doesn't
It
have the third.
depends on if you count the original IWGP Championship, and I'm not talking about the one that was retired like 2 years ago. I'm talking about the one before that.
Okay.
So there's three versions of the belt now. You have the
Okay.
current one, which is the World Heavyweight Championship.
Right.
Then you have the one that was just retired 2 years ago by Ibushi,
Mm-hmm.
which was created in 1993. First champion Antonio Inoki. Then you have the one
Ooh.
before that, which was given to the winner of the MSG series.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
that
Go
was
back.
originally Hulk Hogan, and then he lost to Inoki, and then that belt turned into the origin or the more recent IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Wow.
So if you can count the original IWGP Championship, then technically Hulk Hogan is all three.
Right, but I don't. At this point in time, I don't think they're counting the original IWGP
No,
champion.
because New Japan doesn't even count that.
Wow. It's so weird.
So,
Yeah.
But the way it's organized, it's a very
but
weird thing.
I had been thinking about somebody else, but he didn't win the WWF championship.
Who?
Vader. He won the
Mm.
No, yeah.
IWGP and All Japan and WCW.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
he is a Triple Crown. I don't. No, he's not an IWGP champion.
Yes, he was.
Is he?
He
I
What
actually
most
don't
year?
certainly
remember.
was. 3 times.
And then probably in the mid-90s, I'm thinking.
Let me check.
That's
Because I
I got
actually
it.
don't remember.
What do
I
you got?
got it. I got it.
Post it.
Yes, yes, it does. Okay.
All right, hold on.
He's a 2-time All Japan Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion winner.
Now I remember that.
He's a
Yeah.
3-time IWGP champion.
Okay.
Okay, excuse me. The
Yes.
original IWGP Championship was not. When I say excuse me, I am like, so I apologize for getting my facts wrong. Not
That's all right.
93, 87. So 87 was the original championship of the IWGP Championship. Like that's when it was first. This version of the belt was created.
Oh yeah. Well, go back up a little more.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, because I saw
I'm
something.
actually.
You're right. Look at that. Inoki.
Yeah, Inoki
Yeah.
was the first one. Then Fujinami won it twice.
And then Vader.
Vader, Ricky Chozu, Fujinami, Great Muda. There's a lot of like legendary Japanese wrestlers here.
Hashimoto, I remember.
There's one name I wish was on here, but he was the All Japan guy, and that's Mizawa.
Oh yeah.
There's one belt he deserved to have. It's the IWGP title.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at that. Nakamura.
Nakamura, yeah, his that was the new, not the new, but the second coming of the Three
Kojima.
Musketeers.
Kojima.
Look at this one.
Kojima.
Mm-hmm.
Lariat. Lariat.
Lariat.
Lariat.
They actually stated this on Forbidden Door. Kojima's the only man to hold a Triple Crown heavyweight title and the IWGP title at the same time.
Good man.
And he's one of 4 people to win all 3 to win the Japanese Triple Crown.
Wow. Little history there going back and forth.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's still a good topic for someday. Triple crowns.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
definitely a good topic for something else.
Yeah. My God.
Oh, looks like we got our first topic for season 3.
Very much. We got because after all the planning we did for the 1 month we were away, we got the whole this season covered already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We are covered. Yeah. and it's also, you can see here we're starting up with StreamYard because one, we can do a lot longer. You know, as you see up there, it's like 45 minutes so far, which Zoom is not kicking us out. 2, the cleaner actually sounds more professional and is with the microphone output, like it really came out great. Yeah, look at the smile, man. And 3, it's like I can actually get the video and audio down, and plus I can do these little, lower thirds and banners.
Yep.
It's still a work in progress because there's a lot still to kind of play with and learn. But as you can see, we're actually improving. I think. I hope so. All right. So, and also we can also even do something like this when we get bored.
Yes, indeed.
Like
Have our
follow
little
us.
ticker going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just remember to follow us. That's it.
Absolutely.
All you got to do.
Yep, follow us. That's our main page over there. And later on, we'll make more tickers to follow things like our Spotify, our Facebook, all the social media places you can catch us at.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're on all major platforms at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you listen to or watch your podcasts, we're there.
We just gotta be a little louder. Yeah, we're getting there.
Yep.
I mean, hell, AEW and WWE noticed us right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sure did.
We got.
Let's try and stay on the big boy's good side.
Yes. Yes.
We don't want to
I
get
mean,
tossed
I
over
don't-
the top rope this time.
Listen, you guys might want to stay on Vince's good side. He could go eat a bag of crap with me. Although
But we want to stay on Tony's good side too.
Yeah. Yes, I will kiss
yeah,
Tony's shoes.
exactly.
I will kiss Tony's shoes.
No, I think he has a ring. Does he?
Ring,
No,
shoes,
that's MJF.
whatever.
Oh my
Go
god.
Jags.
MJF has the ring.
I'm not kissing MJF's ring. He's going to look at me like I wouldn't want you to. It's like, okay, fine.
I'll take the ring off and clock him with it.
Oh god, then he's calling you a supermark now.
I'll shine his shoes.
If he goes
on
like
Team
this, tells me to kiss the ring, I'm pulling that thing off, putting it on, and clocking him.
He's gonna be like, yeah, you wish. This is fantasy. That's fantasy wrestling.
Can dream.
It's
It's a good dream.
a good dream, no lie. Or just make him in the AWW games and just do it there.
Why not?
That's even better. Yeah.
So
I wouldn't want to waste that space though on Vince.
Nah.
No, I got 100 character slots. I need some other people. Like SpongeBob.
So speaking of the games,
Yes.
did you see that somebody created Eddie Guerrero in Fight Forever?
Yeah, I could believe that. It was a
yeah.
matter of time.
And it
Come on.
looks like Eddie.
Yeah,
It really does. They did a good job on it.
because
You
they
can
still
see
have the
with both.
assets.
Yeah, both of these games, man. There's some talented creators out there that make some really good models, like really, really good.
Yeah, and the first question is why haven't they been hired?
Yeah,
Yeah, really.
Like, come on, some of these fan mods are better than the actual stuff.
yeah.
We'll have to look
Probably a
into
bunch
that.
of computer geeks that do it.
Hey,
Hey,
we're both on it, right?
yeah, we're both computer geeks.
Which is
shut
why
the-
I'm saying you guys could probably do better than the designers of the game.
No,
Yes.
I could write code for the game. I can't draw for shit.
No, I can
But if
break
you draw the
code.
code, it'll draw itself. If you write the code, it'll draw itself.
Well, no, we need somebody to draw the characters. I can write the code to make the characters look good in terms of gameplay. But no, yeah. Hey, if you got a couple extra bucks, if you're a fan of AEW, I actually absolutely recommend Fight Forever. There's a lot of things that I like in it over WWE. There over 2K. There are some things that I do like 2K over Fight Forever. But hey, support wrestling games.
Yes,
Exactly.
definitely support them. And
Doesn't matter who it is, support the games.
yes. Also, I gotta touch upon this because I'm supposed to get. I gotta get probably next week. But the biggest argument I've always heard was they were comparing this to No Mercy, but every screenshot I've seen reminds me more of Day of Reckoning.
So playing the game itself, I could tell you, it's No Mercy in 2023. Like if there's any game to compare it to, because I see people comparing it to 2K23, which is no.
No,
There's not a
even.
comparison there because one is a simulation and one is supposed to be a little more fun and arcade. Especially that, and plus you also have to remember, one is a multi-billion-dollar company, and 2K is paying WWE to make these games. Meanwhile, AEW is self-funding their own game.
And they're published by DHQ Nordic.
Yeah, which is not even. They're only around just to keep the THQ name alive, because THQ used to do. That's the reason why 2K does the WWE games now, because the original THQ went under.
Hmm. That's a shame.
So
They did some good. They did some good work.
yeah, but I mean, like the gameplay itself, it feels so much like No Mercy. The story mode, Road to Elite, feels a lot like the No Mercy story mode. So it just say it's an updated version of No Mercy with AEW.
No, that's definitely not a right combination at all. No way. Something else gonna. Oh,
Where'd you go?
Oh, wait, there he is.
Vince got me.
Damn it, Vince! Stay out of our conversations.
No chance, but that's what you got.
Tony, save me. Take me to Jacksonville.
AEW.
Come meet me 2 weeks early. Speaking about that, maybe I know it's not so for the July E, although it did happen on tonight's episode of Ring of Honor. They announced the main event to Death Before Dishonor, a show that I will be attending. I hope to see many of you out there. In the main event, Claudio Castagnoli puts his ROH World title on the line versus my boy, Dem Boy, one half of them boys.
Oh, yeah.
One of the greatest tag teams to ever live.
Oh, absolutely one of the greatest, without a doubt.
Mark Briscoe.
Yeah.
I got to see Jay Briscoe as world champion, and I'll be honest, I'll be second row for that night. So if Mark does finally win the world title,
you're gonna lose your mind.
Baby. Yeah,
you're gonna lose your mind.
And I think
you ain't got much to lose to begin with.
No, not at all. And I think
I've known that since we met.
I think his only match so far for the world title has been against. I don't think he faced a guy off against Jay Lethal, but I think it was against his brother. It's the only time he's wrestled for the world title. I probably am wrong. I could look it up, but yeah, if Mark Briscoe wins the world title, I would be so happy for him, man. I love that dude. I love it. Still doesn't feel real that we're without Jay.
Agreed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I just added a little ticker at the bottom.
No, yeah. Yeah, showtime 7:00. It should be a good show.
It's gonna be
Ring
a good
of Honor.
show.
It's my first Ring of Honor show in 4 years. Since Manhattan Mayhem 2019.
Yep. And they don't fail to put on a good show. They do a great job. And the crowd is amazing. If you have never been to a Ring of Honor show, I would strongly suggest as a wrestling fan, check them out.
Even in the darkest days of the Sinclair ownership, Ring of Honor still always provided. I was always very well entertained leaving the arena. So I'm very excited to finally go. I remember in 2021 when they announced that they were releasing the contracts, the wrestlers. It was on my birthday to find out that
one
potentially
of the best companies in the world was gone.
It was going under on my birthday, and that was very depressing. But to finally say I'm going back to another Ring of Honor show, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
so happy.
Definitely, and that's one place you can get your tickets at.
Yes, Ring of Honor. Wow, okay. So it's ringofhonor.com now. Because it used to be rohwrestling.com.
Yeah, when I went to there, actually, I went to rohtix.com and it brought me to ringofhonor.com.
Okay.
And it's showing the events like that.
So
also,
yeah, they updated the website. Because like I said, it used to be rohwrestling.com.
Yeah, it changed over to ringofhonor.com.
Yeah,
I just
Yeah.
did ROHWrestling.com myself.
definitely check it out, man. There you go.
And
No
I
excuses.
definitely recommend. Oh, sorry for cutting you off, but I definitely recommend signing up for Honor Club. There's
Mm.
a bunch of amazing wrestling
Oh my God. This
on that subscription service. Only $9.99. You get every new episode of Ring of Honor. Unfortunately, they don't do the pay-per-views anymore. That was the good thing about
well,
the
guess what?
old.
It may
What?
not show on right away, but they eventually show up on the
Yeah,
site.
it's after
Mhm.
90 days.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
because they just put Supercard of Honor on there.
the old Honor Club before the Tony Khan takeover, you were able to get pay-per-views live. You pretty much got every live show for free.
Hmm.
I mean for $9.99 a month. So,
It's not a
but
bad
yeah,
deal.
no. If there's
No,
one company
it's
you want to support ROH. I know it's owned by Tony Khan, but ROH is an amazing company.
oh, absolutely. We've been to
Mhm.
plenty of those shows.
Yep.
Plenty of those shows.
We've been to we. I remember going there in the beginning, back in like 2003, when some of the first shows over in Philly, over the Murphy Rec Center,
Yep.
the overcrowded Murphy Rec
Yes.
Center.
I
Yes.
always remember the shows at the Inman Sports Arena, the
Yes.
Inman Sports Center.
Hmm. So we got
And
so.
I remember a specific show that we went to. It was you, me, and Jack Swag and Country Girl.
Mm-hmm. Had a great time going that one.
Yeah, we had a good time, but I went home a little bit sore.
See, I wish I was a little bit older because in those early years of ROH, they used to run very like so much locally in the New
Hmm.
Jersey specifically.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Especially, I would have loved to
they.
go into a show at Rexplex.
Oh
I
yeah.
used
Rex Plus
to,
was crazy.
I used to love going to that place as a kid, playing like soccer and all that, and knowing my favorite company ran wrestling there,
Mm-hmm.
especially guys like Punk and Styles and Joe.
Steamboat was there. I remember Steamboat there.
I would have loved to have been there, man. I would have
Oh
loved to have been
Yeah,
there.
yeah. That crowd reaction when like was Punk and Steamboat was just monumental.
Wasn't that
but
one of the shows that Tommy Dreamer debuted on at Rexplex?
I don't remember.
I
But
don't
one more thing
remember.
about Rex Plus I want to touch upon, which is somewhat with Ring of Honor, is that Ring of Honor was going on, and then they would have a punk concert afterwards.
Yep. Yep.
Because I remember all the metalheads and mosh pit crew just jumping in and going crazy.
Hmm.
That was just a funny two hit combo.
But getting back to that one show that we went to at Inman, yeah, I went home a little bit sore from that show. It kind of happens when somebody lands on you.
Oh come on, come on, you should have been used to it by now,
I wasn't.
especially at
I
your
wasn't
wedding
that
night.
heavy.
uh,
You know?
no, we had front row seats right
Yes.
in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the very outside seat. Dollar Bill was next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Country Girl was on his right, and on
Mm-hmm.
the other section to my left, first seat was Jack Swag.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
We're
remember.
all we're all talking back and forth. We're watching the match. It's a match between Kevin Steen and Necro Butcher.
Mm.
And Necro Butcher throws Kevin Steen into the barricade right in front of us. Comes
No.
charging at us. And I had been talking to Jack Swag. I'm looking at him like this. I turn to my right. Dollar Bill and Country Girl are gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I look up, and all I see is this massive humanity coming down on top of me. And I just leaned back in my chair and took the full blunt
You
force
know
of it.
what?
I know you
You
took the
should.
full blunt.
No, that was Grim Reaper. He was in the next match.
What year you say that happened?
Oh, I
I
can't
don't remember.
I can't remember either. It was like
I can't even
2005
remember.
or
Because you
6.
could probably find it.
I might be able to find it.
Oh
I'll
gosh,
look
you
for
probably
it.
would. You get to see your 20-year younger version of me. Ooh.
As of right now,
That's scary, I know.
they
But
only
But
actually
it
have 4
was.
matches.
yeah, and I also remember getting clobbered because I remember one of the guys flying over also and pretty much landing on me. I was just like, okay, I got ran over.
That
Yeah, my
sounds like
chair kind of just like disintegrated underneath us.
That sounds like me when Danny DeMonto almost landed on me
Oh
at Jersey
God.
All Pro.
Oh God. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Just
Do you
for
know?
those.
Do you know? I finally got a chance to see the actual impact.
Yes, I think
Mm.
I
Is
think
on the
we even
Jersey All
mentioned it
Pro
on the show.
JAPWvideo.net.
Mm.
I wonder if Danny DeMonto even knows that he almost landed on me.
He knows.
Oh, he
Mm.
knows? Okay.
He knows. I told him.
And what'd he say?
I told. He's like,
Oops.
"Damn, I'm sorry. I don't. I didn't mean to almost land on him." But
I would have said, "Hey, I would have paid my dues."
hey, you would earned your spot.
Hey, I was only 23. I could have made a career out of that.
Sure, why not?
That's, I remember I tried, and the only thing I kept feeling was I couldn't move my shoulder and my neck for almost a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he
I
came
took
in. I'm guessing he came in at full speed.
choo choo. Pretty much.
Who Necro?
Probably.
Oh,
Every,
Necro came in
everybody.
full speed and full height because he went. Kevin Steen tossed him up in the air about 6 feet, 6 feet up over him, and he came down hard.
Yeah.
I think he caught somebody. His foot caught somebody behind me,
Oh
which is not
God.
good because Necro wrestles barefoot, and
Yeah.
the man
Let's-
doesn't smell like good to begin with.
all that sweat and everything in the ring will just do it to you.
Yeah. Plus, he was bleeding already. He made himself
Oh, that's
bleed before the
fine.
match. But that's Necro.
That's
Yeah, that's
necro.
Necro.
That's not.
If he didn't make
That's
himself
necro.
bleed before a match, he couldn't really do his match.
Same thing with
Yeah.
Sandman.
Oh yeah. Sandman sneezes and he bleeds.
Goldberg
Oh God. No,
Sandman
go.
when he
cries
headbutts
blood.
the door.
Yeah. Just get Sandman a beer. He'll bleed. He'll cry. He'll cry blood tears. I don't know.
I actually saw a video. Speaking
Uh-huh.
about the Hammerstein Ballroom from earlier, I actually saw a video somebody had posted. I guess he is just in the bathroom before his music plays. So like he'll start walking out. Like some dude actually saw him in the bathroom. You start to hear his music, and he followed him from the bathroom while he made his entrance. Mind you, this is either One Night Stand 2000. I think this is 2005 because it's playing Enter Sandman.
Yeah. I'm just imagining that. Like, really, dude?
As the only proper music for Sandman.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Can't go
You
wrong with
can't
that.
have anything other than Enter Sandman for the Sandman.
For Sandman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed, man.
Him and his kendo sticks. His
I
kendo
come.
sticks and his beer cans.
I come out of wrestling games with kendo sticks if I could. I love holding those kendo sticks.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Even took some kendo myself.
I mean, I could imagine myself not so much of the black trunks, but like black pants, no knee pads, no shoulder pads, black boots,
Why would you have
and
shoulder pads?
no or elbow pads. My bad,
Yeah.
elbow pads. Um, and just coming out basic, and just wrestling for like an hour. The most technical match.
Technically, yes.
Like a Ric Flair Ricky Steamboat type match.
No, 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 no. Like
Technical.
Mizawa and Tenru.
Oh.
Like I'm talking
Now that's
Mizawa,
technical.
Mhm.
Those are the
Mizawa and
things.
Kenta Kobashi in the middle of the summer 1995
Mm.
for All Japan.
Technical matches, man. I kind of like them.
Yeah, like that shoot style. Oh, I love shoot style. Like that's why I tell Brain all the time. My favorite event, WrestleMania weekend, that's not Super Card of Honor, is GCW Bloodsport.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
love that show. I love it more than
Josh
I
Barnett's
love.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, I love it more than I love uh Joey Janela Spring Break,
Mm.
because that's a batshit wild show. But my favorite style of wrestling is Bloodsport, like the
Yeah,
catch
no
style.
ropes.
Yeah, well, I mean the ropes I don't care about, but it's like the catch shoot style. I love
Yeah.
that.
Definitely. All right, just to close out the show, we're going to put a little thing here where we can also reach us.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Check us out. Hit us up.
Heads up. We take suggestions. We take comments and questions.
Soon to be on Threads.
Oh, yes. A new thing, Threads. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll set that up too.
No longer on Twitter. Now on Threads.
Well, yeah. We're not paying Elon Musk yet, for that
No.
blue check mark. That blue check mark.
All right,
All
gentlemen,
right.
before we close the show, I do have to ask that we observe a moment of silence for two brothers who lost their lives yesterday in the line of duty in Newark.
Oh.
2 firefighters were killed battling a blaze aboard a cargo ship. And the fire is still raging 24 hours later. It was a cargo ship that was transporting over 1,000 vehicles.
It's in Port. It was in Port Elizabeth.
Port Newark, Elizabeth. Yes.
Oh shit.
Firefighter Wayne Brooks and firefighter Augusto Akabu of the Newark Fire Department lost their lives while trying to back out of the ship after being given the evacuation signal. So, may the eternal light shine upon them. May they rest in peace. Hey, Bill. I think we should add the 10 bell on that one.
I'll pick up I'll see if I can do about the. We need like a 10-minute sound break, but I can add 10 bells to that one. Okay, I can work that out. I got it.
Okay, but I had to add that in as a member of service.
Yeah, because that's pretty much what you're also. That's also why it's also called EMT, because that's your job as well. In case everybody forgot. So understood. All these guys in the line of duty. It's a dangerous job. We'll give them a lot of appreciation and gratitude for it.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. So, gentlemen, next week, welcome back.
Yes, and hopefully no more copyrights.
I mean, welcome back. I never left.
Oh,
God.
I gotta look for that sound effect too. All right, y'all.
But until next week, gentlemen. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
Screw CM Punk.
Yeah, yes.